portals in a fountain? Not terribly practical.
It was a secret passage. Henriette and I would use it to...
Hide from your governess, which luckily she noted down in her diary, thus I knew where to await you.
What's up, Regis?
Never mind that. Has the young lady agreed to help clean up the mess she's made?
Not exactly, actually.
She has. And stop treating me as if I were a child.
Would you prefer I treated you like the lying manipulator you are?
I mean, let's be honest. Regis is telling the truth. Regis has a very good point. But I don't really think we want to be taking sides at the moment. I think, at the moment at least, we want to all try to just play nice and be on the same team so we can peacefully get over to DETLAFF with Sienna without tearing anyone's heads off. And perhaps then, we can put a stop to all this stuff. So I'd say, both of you, let's just cool it down for a second here.
Calm down, both of you.
But...
No buts. Let's go. Really want to be done with this.
What's that? What were you looking at? Something over there, which is the palace.
Nice place.
Isn't it? Offers a lovely view of the valley. On a clear day, you can see the outlines of done time.
Is that so? Alright, Sienna. You cooperate now.
Is it, though? A ruin like any other, I think.
So sensitive. So aware. Honestly, what did DETLAFF ever see in you?
Perhaps he'll tell you himself.
Well, so does that mean we are meeting him here? It kind of seems like that's perhaps the direction this is going in. So, you nervous, Sienna? Huh? I know you said you don't fear that guy. You understand him. He's totally not a dangerous higher vampire that has just waged war on this entire duchy and is, capable of ripping any of us to shreds in a matter of moments.
You nervous?
Mm-hmm. It's always a bit nerve-wracking meeting an ex. Especially so when said ex is a vampire.
I doubt he'll be in the mood for jests.
I know. May I be honest? Yes, I'm nervous. I really would prefer just to run off. I gave my word I would help, I know. But how much is that worth?
Yeah, it does seem like you're one to go back on your word
I owe
a
him
lot.
this meeting, and that is that.
Alright then, I suppose let's get ready for what I imagine will be quite tense chat.
Let's get ready. DETLAFF will be here any moment now.
Any moment now. Any moment now. Eh? Oh? That seems like him. Hey, Regis, you might want to, stand up.
Ren. Sienna. I have a question I must ask you.
Did you truly feign it all? That which bound us was a ruse?
DETLAFF.
Careful,
It's not
Sienna.
that simple.
Oh no. It's very simple. You either deceived me or not. In forgiving you, I grieve. For now, we must part.
DETLAFF.
What? But how?
What did he just do? He teleported back to the Land of a Thousand Fables?
The ribbon.
Ha! Seems I've been fooled again. She will pay for this, sooner or later. She will pay! You never should have meddled with her!
Oh. Uh-oh. He's not pleased. Regis? Can we defuse the situation? Or is this beyond repair? Uh-oh. Hey guys! Just settle down, okay? Just settle down. Nope. Apparently not. Well, I maybe could have just watched from afar for a minute there. I walked straight in. Uh-oh. Oh, that hesitation. That little glimmer of humanity. What separates us from him. And so here we go. He beat the heck out of us the last time we fought him, of course. He killed us in a matter of, I don't know, maybe 3 seconds. What has changed since then? We've leveled up a lot. We have better gear, of course. What has changed on his end? Don't know. Is he exactly the same guy? Perhaps. Perhaps not, but one thing's for sure. He's definitely a vampire. So we will definitely be using a vampire oil here. Oh, and this is also basically the main menu music, which is interesting. It's modified a bit, but that is cool. I always like whenever games work that in at dramatic moments, and it makes you wonder, okay, so what? In some ways, it's sort of the game saying, like, okay, this is it. This is the game-defining moment. So it makes you wonder when and where they will choose to make that distinction, and I think understandable that they choose to make that here. Let's take a quick look at our sword. I thought I might have seen, and it's technically still at full damage, but it's a little bit beat up, so I think maybe we just throw a 15% repair on it for now, and that should hopefully last us for the duration of this fight. And then, other than that, I mean, we did repair our armor recently, so that's probably looking fairly good. Potentially repair our pants and our boots again, even after having repaired those recently. Let's take a look at what we know about DETLAFF in our bestiary, because I think we do have him here. Based on how we did, of course, fight him previously. I forgot, we fought the 3 little pigs. Apparently we didn't look at them before. What? Why bother with brick? In this climate, even a straw house is nice and cozy. Little pig. 3 little pigs are perfect examples of a rather unfortunate phenomenon. Leave even a kind-hearted, warm, naively benign creature to fend for itself, and it won't remain so benign for long. And Big Bad Wolf, also one that we didn't take a look at. You ask why I have these big hands, my friend? Well, I'll tell you my secret. Exercise. Big Bad Wolf. Big Bad Wolf, who lived in the Land of a Thousand Fables, was, like the other denizens of that strange sphere, created by Artorius Vigo based on a figure from folktales. Once he served as a playmate to the Duke's daughters, acting out scenes with a certain red-hooded girl and her grandfather. Or grandmother, I should say. But as the Fable Land slowly degenerated, so did he. Geralt and Tiana met the Big Bad Wolf while he was nursing a nasty hangover and was not eager to cooperate. Yet since our heroes needed a bean, which the wolf had, they forced him to act out his tale. That tale ended as it always had. The Big Bad Wolf attacked the hunter, played by Geralt, biting and clawing him fiercely, while his own wounds healed almost instantaneously. Inevitably, however, the Big Bad Wolf was killed and his stomach cut open. This time, Out came not a grandma and her granddaughter, but a magic bean. Okay, but it's the Beast of Beauclair who we're looking for here. Yeah, he showed up as Beast. I remember we saw this before, and we were wondering if maybe it was just because we didn't know any better when we first met him. We just knew him as the Beast of Beauclair, but didn't actually know that he was technically a vampire. We'll have to double check if there's also an entry for him under the vampire category, because that, of course, dictates what type of oil we are supposed to use against him, and especially after having upgraded one of our abilities, that is reducing the amount of damage we take when we have the matching oil above and beyond the usual damage bonus. That's significant. That's very significant. Let's see. When Geralt identified the beast, he discovered it was a higher vampire. Again, would make you think it would show up in the vampire category, meaning one of the most difficult foes a Witcher can come to face. Higher vampires are superhumanly strong and fast. They can turn completely invisible, and each comes with its own personalized set of talents and abilities perfected through centuries of existence. When Geralt realized he was dealing with such a creature, he swore foully and realized the rumors about the beast had not been exaggerated in the slightest. So that's at least what we know there. Oh, and does it tell us doesn't tell us preferred techniques? I feel like that's sort of a misleading entry there, perhaps. We go vampires. Will we see him here? We will. Yeah, so vampire oil, understandably. Black blood, also understandably. And Quen. Okay, so let's make sure. I already forget if we actually put that on. But I think we did. Did we not? It's on now. And, okay, our potions are refilled here. That's definitely good. We want to put on Quen. Yeah, great time to read the Bestiary, right? We just, catch up on some reading, why don't we? No, we're fighting what is potentially the final boss of the game. Could be. So, well, here goes nothing. One moment, please. Yeah, so he had, like, absolutely ridiculous combos last time where he hit us once, and then he hit us, like, 5 times in rapid succession and, like, immediately killed us last time we fought him. So that's what I'm wary of. He did not get rid of our Quen there. He does not seem nearly as quick this time, dare I say. Oh, as he hits me, of course. I jinxed it, but I mean, I'm remembering he had this, like, crazy quick combo last time we fought him. I'm hoping we don't have to fight him to the death here, because we were trying to take a more diplomatic approach. What the heck? What? Excuse me?
If you reach the gods, start
What
praying.
the heck? What the heck? Excuse me? We are not supposed to be standing that. We're probably about to instantly die. Pretty much. Yeah, so like how the heck do we fight this thing? Oh my god. What's up, dude? Like throw a bomb at you while you're doing that? I don't know. Maybe? How does one fight this? Also, are we taking damage every time yet? Not at the moment, thankfully. I can shoot you. Like, I want to attack you here. Not sure if it's safe. And by not sure it's safe, I mean it's definitely not safe. And now he's gonna drop down on us dramatically. Like, is there something we can do with the whole blood pools thing? Like, I just don't really understand where our window is supposed to be for hitting. Whoa! It's like he's down on the ground here, but it seems like he keeps on blocking any attacks that we have. Like, I'm kind of just like dodging and waiting for a more clear opening, but I'm not sure we're gonna get one. That killed us. Detlaff's little surprise? Yeah! That was pretty crazy. That was pretty crazy. So I'm trying to think of when you actually attack him. I mean, the only thing I can think of is hitting him when he's down on the ground in that sort of hunched over position. It looks like if you hit him maybe immediately his wings are not sort of wrapped around him, so like maybe that works a little bit better, and you basically just hit him once and immediately get out, because if you don't, then he launches back up into the air and hits you and deals a lot of damage. That was one thing, although I didn't think that actually dealt so much damage. We might have had Quinn on at the time generally, though, so that might have been making it look lower than it actually was. But the big thing was, I mean, that finishing move they did there basically took out like half of our HP. First time, it might have even done as much as like 75%, but then we healed up. We were on about half HP, I think, when he hit us there and finished us off. So, yeah, he hits hard, and seemingly is very difficult to deal damage to. So this is definitely going to take a bit of practice here and just figuring out how we are supposed to actually fight him, because it looks like there's very little margin for error, at least based on what I can understand from thus far. Yeah, I don't know where this is actually going to set us. Is it going to be the beginning of the entire fight? Is it going to be his second phase? Beginning of the fight, okay. In fact, this whole dialogue, I might skip this. Just because, given how difficult this fight is, I do imagine we could very well end up dying several times in this fight, in which case we're going to hear this conversation a lot.
Nice place.
Isn't it?
So I'm gonna skip through this, and I'm hoping we still have the opportunity to save, you know, like you say, put on the oil, potions, what have you, then save directly before the fight, and that way, you know, we are expediting the process for whenever we do find ourselves dying.
Perhaps he'll tell you him.
And so, like, I don't, like, technically speaking, I mean, we'll ask these questions here.
It's
just in case there happens to be any repercussions, any consequences for doing so.
X is a vampire.
I doubt he...
I know. May I be honest? But I owe him this much.
And so she used, what we saw her do was, as DETLAFF was trying to attack her, or just do something to her, yeah, attack her, she used the necklace, or the band, or bracelet, I forget what it was exactly, that we got from the Land of a Thousand Fables, and that apparently was a way for her to teleport back and avoid getting, well, killed in the process. And that was what made DETLAFF push DETLAFF over the edge. Alright, so now let's skip through all this. So yeah, this is her teleporting back.
What? But how?
But she didn't seem to, yeah, based on that, it seemed like she didn't realize that was going to happen. So that may not have been planned. Not sure what the deal is there. How exactly that worked. The ribbon.
Seems
Yep.
I've been fooled again.
Alright, but I'm going to skip this, like I said. And before doing this, now I'm going to set up all the potions and what have you and repair all that stuff, and then I'm going to save. And I'm hoping that we can in fact save here, but the game might technically say, no, you're in combat. You can't do that right now. That is a non-zero chance. But let's... So, have we determined? Is it truthfully vampire oil? I think we have. I mean, we could use all the damage reduction we can get from matching the right oil, right? Based on what we saw last time. That was, that did seem like that was a pretty big, pretty important factor. Might as well also, while we're at it, I mean, for almost the entire game, we've just been using the weak 50 vitality regeneration per second raw meat or dumplings, but if ever there were time to break out some stronger food, this would probably be it. So let's see if we have anything. Yeah, that does 80 per second. Because we, I think, need all of the advantages we can get here. This is looking like it's going to be tough. I think a lot of it is just understanding how you're supposed to fight him, but even above and beyond that, it just looks like overall it's going to be a very difficult fight. So let's see, we've got the food, we've got, I think those are probably still the potions we're going to go for here, unless, I mean, it is stormy outside now, right? Isn't there one potion that is particularly good when it's stormy, and I just always dismiss it because we never know or never rely on that being the case. Let's see, which one is it? Increases sign intensity during cloudy weather. I mean, like, maybe, although that's 70 toxicity, so I suppose it doesn't really work. That might be the one I'm thinking of. So, you know, now is probably not the time to suddenly try to introduce that into the equation. Probably more so looking to stick to the tried and true methodologies and 50% attack power? What? I mean, there's the mounts never panic thing. But, is that actually just a universal? Was that always the case? What? As I see, there's also 50% increased damage here. Oh, but that's conditional, presumably, on the whole when Vitality is at its maximum, which is probably going to be just about never in this fight. So, like, this is... I usually focus on the yellow text, but the sort of white text for the 50% attack power, I mean, that's just always on for the entire duration of that potion, and that's a lot. That's a whole lot. I like that. There was a moment to save, we just rushed into the fight last time. Yeah, I do remember that last time I immediately walked forward and triggered the fight. So I did not do that this time. So I'm hoping that, you know, by setting up now and immediately looking to save after this, then hopefully that can make a difference. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, grants 100% critical hit chance during storms. Let's do this, I think. So we've got the crit damage going, and it is definitely storming outside. So I think that could be huge. That's probably the one we're looking for. Now let's throw on the repairs. How much do we need, though, on our silver sword here? It's on 78. So we probably would want something like a 15% repair. Then, I think even on our armor, at the moment it's not beat up, but it's close to reaching that threshold. So if we have any of the 15% ones, then throwing some of those on might be worth doing, just like on that. And pants, I think we're close as well, yeah. Okay, so that's pretty good there. Then, let's make sure, take this moment to save. Okay, I think we're all set up, and we can just, like, watch. Help Regis fight DETLAFF. Yes. Just gonna, you know, like, chill over here and what have you. No, you should probably keep that drawn. Okay, so... Can we even preemptively Quen? I don't know. We can try. Alright, let's go for it. Alright, and I'll skip this as well. Alright, here we go. We still have Quen on. We do not. Okay, so preemptive Quen does not work. Good to know. I mean, it'd be great if we could actually have maximum HP when he triggers the second phase, because of course that's the problem. That's the big part. This is just a prelude to the real deal, as we've now learned. He's blocking stuff. I don't like that. Please stop doing that. We might even want to take this opportunity while we're in the first phase to make sure that we start those potions, of course. Most relevant during the actual final phase, where he's like, this is indeed in my final form. It actually happens somewhat quickly, if I remember correctly. I mean, like, one more hit might even do it. So let's make sure we do this. Oh, hold on. Oh, our toxicity is too high. Okay. I did not realize that. So it is. Alright, here it is. So this is pretty crazy stuff. Like, looks like he's turning into Scorpion for a second there. Alright, so can we, like, nope, I was gonna say, we could, like, just quickly jump in for damage. So, when do we hit is the big question. So this is just, like, a crazy amount of damage, if that hits us. I think that's what killed us the first fight. Then, as soon as he does this, you hit him, and then you run, except I missed. So I think we already missed our opportunity, perhaps. Okay. Now this is the thing that, like, annihilates us. So the timing on the dodge is hard. I don't know what it is. Okay, so then we go. Did land a hit there, but it's this. Like, do we just run? I don't know. He's got the blood piles. I still don't fully understand what the whole deal is with those. This is the crazy damage. And I fell into that, so we're gonna die now. I walked into the blood. And then we have to do this. I miss. Now we need to get Quen back on, otherwise we will die here. We are going to die here. Gwen, please. Thank you. Okay, where are you? Can't see you right now. Where'd you go? Actually, no, where? Oh, you're over here? Okay. Waiting for the bats? Like, that, what is the timing on this? What is the timing on this? There's such a long build-up that you see him starting, but then you dodge, and you're on... You see it coming, you dodge, but you're too soon on the dodge. So, like, now we need to hit him. Now we need to get out of the way. Yeah, we did get 2 hits in there, so that's an improvement. And that one I did not dodge, which is bad, because now he's in this, so he's going to do the bats, and he's going to first a ton. Like here. Like, once it... Nope. I waited for... That time I waited longer, but it was still too early. That time I waited for the music to stop, thinking maybe that was a cue. Alright, that time we apparently took too long to hit him. It's like there's so little margin for error. It's very unforgiving. It's like here, this could kill us. Wait for the music to stop, and then sidestep. Okay, so you have to go after the music stops. Only then. I got greedy, went for 2 hits, but when I sent in the lava again. Or, well, lava, blood. I assume blood. Okay, so wait for pause, and then we dodge. Still hit us. Still hit us. This will kill us if it hits us. Got a Quen. Okay, make sure we're healing as much as possible here. For some reason I thought he was going to do the other attack. Where are you? There. That's the answer. Okay, let's go only 1. Okay. What are you doing? You're doing bats? You're doing bats. Okay, so wait for the pause. Now done. That went in the blood. Although I think we actually did not get hit by the bats, which seemed to deal the most damage. So I think we actually won out, or at least did better on that exchange. I don't know if you can hit him when he's doing his swoop like that. Really? His hitbox is very small as well when he's in that. Wait for it. And dodge. There. Getting better on the timing for that. But like here, you have to be right up next to him to hit him. Which is part of what makes it so difficult as well, is that, you know, it's very likely that he's going to catch you in that case. Okay, that's support, for pause, now dodge. Getting better at it, I feel like. Now he's going to do his pounce, which means we're going to hit him once he does. Wait for this, run up. 3D with 2 hits. Okay, getting better. Getting a much better feel for it. Wait for it. I did that too early. Yeah, I did that one too early. I almost was able to recover. I don't really know if I was almost able to recover, but now he's gonna do this. Then we attack. Oh, wait, oh, what is this? Cut off his wings? I don't know how that changes things. I mean, he's a vampire, he can heal stuff, but... So go, oh no. That doesn't look good. I assume we're not done. What the heck? What? The heck? Talk about nightmare fuel. Oh, we're not done yet. We are definitely not done yet.
Prepare to die.
Yeah, definitely don't know what the deal is here in terms of seems to have rewritten the rules on us again. Oh, right, we got it. Gotta hit the heart, right? That's gotta be a thing. This looks bad. I assume we need to maybe take out his heart before we can actually kill him. That's my guess. I have played video games before. He's, yeah, back to us, which is, sometimes that means we're on the safe side, sometimes it does not. Yeah, he's not like when we're doing that, not so surprisingly. Come on, just like, give us a second here. Just give us a second to hit this thing, please. That'd be preferable. Like, just give us a second to... I just want to poke the heart and not get stuck here. Nope, that is not the direction I want you to be facing right now. So I don't know for a fact what happens if we take out his heart. I mean, it is dealing damage. So I don't know if you still need to fight the blood thing that's still attacking us here, or if you only can deal damage from attacking the heart directly. But, I mean, it seems like, his life bar is going down when we hit the hearts. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I say we stick to the strategy here. He's not hitting us too hard here in the few times that he is able to land some hits on us. So I think we stick with this strategy. This heart is definitely the one that is least damaged. But this one is slowly going down. I'm not trying to dodge it, but I am doing so nonetheless. Went for the whirl. Now just fight him directly? Question mark? There might still be a tiny bit of life left on that other heart. I didn't think we killed it. This one here? Yeah. Hold on. What now? That's Gwen. Just in case. Final form? Question mark? Hey, DETLAFF. Oh, is this just like a finish him situation? What? Is that not a dramatic enough finishing blow for us? Did he bug out? Is this supposed to happen? So I went for the dramatic Ren to finish him off. The game may not have liked that. I was gonna say, one of the few times we've ever gone with the Ren. This seems like a good way to squeeze it in. But, no, the game does not appear to have liked that. Does that mean we're redoing this whole fight? Because I'm getting the feeling it might. I'm getting the feeling we might have glitched into a never-ending loop here in which we cannot actually finish him, and therefore we may need to redo this fight. Let's see if we can, do any other types of damage to him that might finish him off. Like, Igni, no. I mean, hard, I doubt it, but try. Hard, no. Explosives, I also doubt it, but we can try this. Still no. I think we're resetting here. Because I don't know what else we can do. Try Jordaning him, I don't know how that changes anything. But, note to self and anyone else who's playing The Witcher 3, perhaps don't finish DETLAFF in his final form using Ren, because, well, that's the only thing I can think of that, other than just random circumstance that might have made this glitch happen. But, like I said, one of the only times we've actually used Ren, and, well, he came back to bite us this time. Yeah, so, I mean, we've done everything I can think of to potentially try to break this loop we're in right now, right? We've thrown a bomb at him, we've used signs, we've used attacks. Let me do, let's see, I did a second rend, light attack, normal strong attack, do a whirl. No. I really can't think of anything else we could do that would potentially damage him and therefore get the game to realize, hey, DETLAFF is supposed to be dead right now. So I think, for that reason, we have no choice. Dare I say, I don't think we have a choice. Let's reload our save. Yeah, I think we have to. Alright, so now, the question here, I think think we still have everything set up because we made a point of saving just before we went in, right? I think so. Let's take a quick look at our sword. Have the right oil on it? So much stuff going on with Erendite that... Yeah, it does. Okay. Have the right food, thunderbolts and everything. Yeah. I think we're all set here. And we will test that theory. We were talking about it before, how it felt like, well, maybe we were starting to get the hang of the fight a little bit more, starting to learn how to do it, and, well, we will test it. We'll test that theory now. So let's skip this. Let's get back in on the action here. So this is just the appetizer.
I want you just
This is just the appetizer.
Didn't plan any of it.
silence.
What is there? Unfortunate. Like I was saying before, I mean, I think you really want to be going into the last phase, ideally with no damage, little to no damage. Or at least the next phase. Next phase, I think, is still far and away the hardest. Like, once we are in that sort of, like, blood world, terribly quite easy. Potentially even easier than this. I mean, it's basically almost the same set. To tell you the truth, you might be a little bit quicker here. Let's make sure we get... That one is not good, but this one should activate now. Just like, make it squeeze. We can figure the next phase already. I would appreciate that. There we go. Yeah, so I think that phase, I mean, that one's pretty standard. This one's the hard one. Okay. Quet. I would like the Quet. So, what is it first? It's this, which I'm not ready for. This is bats, right? Yep. Okay. So you wait for the music to go away and then dodge after that. Yeah. So that's the timing of it. Then he jumps down. After jumping down is when you hit him a couple times if you're quick. Then you dodge away. Might even be able to hit him 3 times, to be honest. They're really efficient. Now bats should be coming here. Wait for me to stop. Then wait a little bit, then dodge. That one, I mean, it looks like it should hit us, but doesn't. Then I'm a little slow to react to that, but still good enough. Slow to get onto him here, so might get damage when he comes away. No, still enough time to get 2 hits in. So yeah, that's the idea. Then he does this swoop attack, then he does bats. And watch out for blood. He needs to stop. Wait a half second, then dodge. Then he does his swooping attack. It's a little slower, dude, than I expected to be. Threw me off a little bit with that one. Now he jumps down. Then we will attack him. Please do it already. Oh, going back to bats already? Oh, that's actually a little slow on that one. In fact, we may not have had our Quen on. We took a lot of damage. Ooh, that twice the same. Speaking of Quen. Get out of there. There's still Quen here. Okay, now this is bats. Wait for it. Yeah, should be good. Yup. Hey, don't get hit by that. This. Then we attack him. 1, 2, and okay. So yeah, once you get the pattern down, much, much easier. Like I said, a lot of it I think was just figuring out how it works. We have decoded it. Then to the blood world we go. Disturbing as it may be. It's like, what is... I mean, I get the other form. That was like his true form, then what does that make this? Why are we in this, like, heart's blood world? Okay, you could, like, not do that? That'd be great. Give us a second here, please. Just take your hearts. Just don't want to get stuck in corners, I think is the real issue, is if we ever get caught in a place where we can't get out from him. He does have some combos. Can hit us rather quickly if we let him. kind of like that. So yeah, let's take a second here. Make sure we have Quen on and give ourselves a moment to get some life back. Yeah, so he does still have some teleports. So he has a very similar moveset to his moveset in the very first phase. Not sure if I actually get hit in there or not. It's a small arena, so that means that, yeah, at best, this is not what I want. Yeah, it's like getting stuck in that corner there where he kind of pins us in. That's what we want to avoid. But, yeah, very similar to the first moveset. Just much smaller arena here, and obviously we have sort of this secondary objective of trying to take out the hearts rather than fighting them directly. Get rid of this one, that'd be great. Okay, that one's down. And this one, set there. I didn't actually see if we can actually damage him by fighting him directly, because I just completely ignored him first time we were doing this phase. This one's down. Ooh, yeah, like that's not good. Let's take a second here. Give us a moment. Get some life back. Before we focus on damaging him again. Is this hard, right? Yeah. Just fight you away a bit. Thank you. One moment, please. Alright. So now we've got to this part. And we are not going to rend. So I tried to do the big dramatic killing blow last time, but perhaps best if we just keep it simple here and do that. So I'll be honest, I thought this was going to be more of the diplomatic, peaceful approach that would not have resulted in us fighting DETLAFF. So, I mean, he looks... People say you can't only hire vampires can heal higher vampires, so I don't know if he's actually dead, or if he's actually going to be able to heal this off. I mean, we saw Regis take a grievous hit when we first encountered DETLAFF, but, I don't know. He's trying to heal now. And Regis maybe has that choice of, do I finish him or not? And maybe we'll be able to intervene.
Leave him to me. Be gone.
I can't let...
I insist.
Yeah, Regis wants to kill him, which is sort of surprising, but of course we know Regis is the only one who can do that here. Or, well, maybe that's not what he's trying to do. I don't know. Oh, he's going for it.